Welcome back to the second episode of Why Healthy Talk Show. My name is Regina Mtengwa and today we're joined by Dr. Zambezi. Welcome, Dr. Zambezi.
Thank you very much, Regina.
You're welcome. So in our first episode, we spoke about routine checkups and we hope most of you have been going for their routine checkups to get their BP checked. It really is a benefit to all of us. So today we're going to look at diet and exercises. There's a saying, Dr. Zambezi, which says, you are what you eat. Can you explain?
Okay, so from that statement, you can actually derive that what we eat or our diet is very important, contributes a lot in the well-being of in our well-beings. So, for instance, let me just ask you a simple question. What did you eat yesterday? Maybe you can describe what you ate in the morning, afternoon, and evening.
Okay, so in the morning yesterday I had Cerevita, and then for breakfast I had bread and tea, and then for lunch it was chicken and chips, and then in the evening I had salad, chicken and vegetable.
Okay, interesting. So you can see that your diet is not balanced. Are you surprised?
Yes.
Okay, what is found in Cerevita?
Carbohydrate.
Carbohydrates. What is found in tea and bread?
Sugar.
Yes, sugars are also carbohydrates, you see. Then in chicken and chips, of course, there's protein, fat, and carbohydrate. But the chips, carbohydrate again. Then in the evening, predominantly carbohydrate. So you can see that your diet is not balanced and it's not, in quotes, healthy. It's not healthy.
I thought I was having a very good balanced diet. So can you tell us what is balanced diet and healthy eating?
Okay, so a balanced diet, it is a diet which contains all the nutrients. From primary school, we're taught about the macronutrients and also the micronutrients, right? So it is a diet which contains all the nutrients in the right amounts, in the proportional, in the right proportions. For instance, carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, mineral salts, they should be in the right amounts, right quantities, and right proportions. So for us to be so that's a balanced diet, right? All the nutrients in the right amounts, right? So from the diet you described, it means your diet was predominantly carbohydrate. Most of what you mentioned was carbohydrate. Even if we look at the evening meal, your supper, it was more of carbohydrate. Maybe the vegetables were just a little bit. Yeah, it was just a little bit. Yeah. So I just want to use what I call a plate model or a health plate to describe what health eating is. It's just an example of, maybe it can give people an idea of what health eating is, right? So, and also I will describe what an unhealthy plate is like, right? So for a healthy plate, let's take, for example, you have a plate, right? Let's just take a plate, divide it into 4, right? Put imaginary lines into 4. Half, put vegetables and fruits, right? Then maybe the other quarter, carbohydrates, then the other quarter, proteins. So if we go back to the diet you described, it's the other way around. Actually, there were very few, little, or small quantities of fruits and vegetables and a lot of carbohydrates. So we should reduce the amount. For us to health eating includes eating less sugars, less fats, and more of vegetables and more vegetables and fruits, and also low salt. I don't know what about salt. How is it in your meals? Do you have to top up every time you eat?
No, some of the time.
Some of the time. Yeah. So also salt, we need to reduce the amount of salt in our diet, and also water. You should be well hydrated. keep hydrated. So that's a balanced diet, and that's healthy eating. Then unhealthy eating, that's when you maybe eat more of a certain type of food, like eating a lot of carbohydrates, like most of the people actually. That's the typical diet for most of the people. So it means it's unhealthy. And even if you look at the carbohydrates, the type of carbohydrates, again, people are eating refined, as opposed to whole grain, which is more healthier than the refined foods. And also people nowadays, people like pizza, people like chicken in, and so forth. So it means most people are not practicing healthy eating, and their diet is not balanced. It's predominantly maybe carbohydrates and fats, less of vegetables and fruits.
Okay, I'll make sure I'll fix my
Yes, please do.
Yeah, I'll do that. So how often should I exercise, and what are the benefits?
Okay, so like I said, diet and exercise is are very important aspects of our lives, right? Because it reduces prevents a lot of diseases, right? So for exercise, the benefits, maybe I'll start with some few benefits of exercise. Exercise like prevents certain diseases like hypertension, diabetes, and many other chronic diseases, right? On the definition of health, we said health is a state of complete physical, so you'll be physically fit when you exercise, as opposed to someone who does not exercise. If we are to run, like maybe a lion comes, you would see who exercises and who doesn't. If you exercise, you can endure, right? You are fit, you are physically fit. But if you don't, then just maybe 100-meter run, you are down, right? So physically, you will be fit. Mentally and socially, again, exercise relieves stress, so you'll be healthy. So these are the benefits of exercise. In terms of how often, it seems as if people think that for you to exercise, you need to be obese, or you need to have a high body mass index.
Okay.
Those who have normal body mass index, they don't see the benefits of exercise, right? They think that exercise is only for losing weight. It's not for losing weight only. It keeps you fit, right? So in terms of how often, it is advised that you have to exercise at least maybe 30 minutes a day for at least 5 days a week, right? Maybe you can say 150 minutes a week, right, of exercise, either walking or jogging or any other form of exercise. This is what is recommended to keep us fit.
Okay, thank you very much for that. We always thought that we have to exercise, but you have just to lose weight.
Yeah,
So,
that's not.
Okay, thank you very much for that. So can you explain BMI and how we can work on diet and exercise to maintain your BMI?
Okay, so body mass index, if you want to maybe to calculate, to know your body mass index, you say your weight, right, divided by your height squared, right? So the height has to be multiplied. You say the height times height, right? So weight divided by height times height. So you get your body mass index. So the normal body mass index is between 18.5 to 23.5, right? So that the normal body mass index. To less than 25, right? So if it is 25 to 30, you are now overweight. If you are above 30, then you are now obese. So if you exercise, you can lose weight. If you eat healthy, you can lose weight so that you maintain the normal body mass index. It has a lot of advantages, healthy advantages, because it prevents you from the diseases we were talking about, hypertension, diabetes, and many other chronic diseases.
Okay, thank you very much for that. So as BMC, what are you doing to promote health?
Okay, to promote healthy living, like what we are doing here, we are educating people. Okay. So we do education, healthy education, We also, even for those who are not, who cannot come to BMC physically, we have telemedicine. We can even communicate over the phone. You can just dial our numbers and for telemedicine, so that we help everyone, even those who are in the diaspora. We can help you with health advice and any guidance which you might want, so that you can live a healthy lifestyle.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Zambezi, for the information, and thank you, viewers, for listening. Don't forget to join us next week. As you all hear, you need to stay healthy. You need to do the exercises, not only to lose weight. Feel free to ask us any questions on our Facebook page and on Instagram, and don't forget to visit our website. See you next week.